Did you know Utah has the lowest number of alcohol-related traffic deaths per capita in the nation? While several factors contribute to that statistic, perhaps the most important are the state's comprehensive alcohol laws and regulations that promote public health and safety. These reasonable controls over alcohol have served Utahns well for many years. In fact, the Beehive State has lower incidences per capita when it comes to many of the social harms resulting from its overconsumption. Alcohol laws help prevent loss of lives, shattered families, and unnecessary costs from underage drinking, drunk driving, and overconsumption. It's safe to say reasonable people everywhere, teetotalers and imbibers alike, have the same concerns and want to keep laws preventing such serious social issues. Unfortunately, Utah alcohol laws have generated an unfair and inaccurate inference by some voices as weird. These same voices are calling on state lawmakers to make those statutes, quote, normal like the rest of the country. Normal. Did you know every state regulates alcohol differently? And many states enforce liquor laws even more strict than Utah. In parts of Maryland, Arkansas, and Minnesota, for example, Sunday sales of alcoholic beverages are banned or significantly limited. Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Rhode Island don't sell beer, wine, or hard liquor in grocery stores. And Alabama, Texas, and Kentucky join other states that have dry counties or dry communities. Simply put, that means alcohol is not for sale, ever. So while other states are making laws that are more strict to curtail underage drinking, drunk driving, and overconsumption, some in Utah are working to undo those crucial safeguards that have proven effective. Among those laws targeted are statutes that distinguish restaurants from bars, including hours of alcohol service, the intent by customers to order food when ordering alcoholic beverages, a percentage of food to alcohol sales, and a requirement to prepare and store alcohol separately. This last distinction has been coined the loaded terms Zion Curtain or Zion Wall. It's simply a partition in restaurants that requires adult beverages to be mixed out of sight of patrons. This removes visible reminders that contribute to a culture of alcohol where children dine. Research shows that if alcohol is prevalent in everyday life, kids become accustomed to its presence and desensitized to its consumption, which can lead to early drinking among children. While dissenting voices characterize the Zion Curtain as silly or weird, you need to ask yourself these questions. How important is it to see your drink being made? Does it really matter as long as you get what you ordered? By the same token, do you insist on seeing your food order prepared? Most restaurants prepare food out of sight of customers. After all, creating a bar-like environment in a restaurant is designed to increase alcohol sales by increasing the desire for a drink. Isn't it reasonable to assume that if it works for adults, it could influence kids too? Why would we want restaurants to look or feel more like bars? More importantly, if using a partition to shield children helps prevent underage drinking, drunk driving, and overconsumption, wouldn't reasonable people say, by all means? And if it would prevent one life from being affected, wouldn't it be worth it? Finally, there's an erroneous assumption by some that because Mormons abstain from drinking alcohol, the church expects and tries to influence everyone in the state to do the same. That's simply not the case. While Latter-day Saints refrain from alcohol for theological reasons, they don't presume everyone will do the same. The church's overriding concern is with societal tolls taken from underage drinking, drunk driving, and overconsumption. Remember, Utah has the lowest death rate related to alcohol per capita in the country, which translates into less tragedy for families and fewer costs to its citizens. Existing alcohol laws are well-reasoned and serve Utah well, and they do nothing to prohibit adults from drinking liquor as long as it's done legally and responsibly. In other words, why try to fix something that isn't broken?